live. You're running late. We gotta be on in like 30 seconds. Get in your seat right there. Come on, I don't know what you're doing. This is a live broadcast. Have a seat, have a seat. This is a live broadcast. We're gonna go live any second. I don't know what you're doing being here this time. All right, okay, all right. Stage chance, tell me he's coming on in a second. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining us for our very special 70th celebration show. I know that sounds like something really old, but yes, here's a little history for you. They did have television shows back then and indoor plumbing. It's hard to believe there were any modern conveniences in those ancient times. But let's get to what we all came here for. Chris, you're in for a real treat because this is your life again. To celebrate your birthday, we're going to meet some familiar faces from the past 70 years, and I feel the need to acknowledge some very important people we're missing that participated in our last broadcast on the 60th birthday. But we all know Dad, Grandma, and Grandpa are here in spirit, and I guarantee they're laughing and smiling from us while watching above. Dad is most definitely going to be saying, "Pity the fools." Now, without further ado, Christine Burnell Deitchley, this is your life again. Chris, you're in for a doozy. We've got a lot of people that have a bone to pick with you. Seems you've got a lot of enemies. It must have been all those nights you had too many Harvey Wallbangers. First up, Chris Deitchley, do you know this voice?
Chris, I've waited 53 years to finally let you have it about how you turned our neighborhood into Floozyville, thanks to your lawn mowing antics.
That's right, it's your matronly, God-fearing, probably Trump voting neighbor from the 1960s, Gladys Kravitz.
Chris, I blame you personally for the downfall of society. Who else could be responsible if not a bikini-clad, angsty teenager mowing the lawn? Skin showing.
Wait. You're telling me she wore a bikini to mow the lawn?
That's right. Obviously you understand my uproar. She tainted the minds of every child in our neighborhood. An entire generation ruined due to her navel.
Oh, well, not that. I was more concerned about the errant rocks kicking up. I mean, have you ever mowed the lawn in shorts? It's super stingy. My gosh, Chris, you're a brave woman.
Brave? Listen, young man, I made sure to tell my neighbor Doris about her hussy ways, and she got in big trouble. That proves she's a horrible person.
You are very loud, Gladys. Listen, Doris was probably just mad because she had to lug out the sewing machine and add another 10 pounds of ruffles to Chris's swimsuit.
I tell you, that family over there is not right. What with that young boy jumping off the roof like a nut? And that little girl is probably wandering around in her own filth. I mean, she's always yelling for her dad to come wipe her. And they're all living like a bunch of gypsies.
You seem pretty worked up. Why don't you go have a seat backstage? Wow, she's worked up. Geez, Chris, I'm not very optimistic for how the rest of this show is going to go, but let's press on. Chris, speaking of jumping off of things, that leads me to my next guest. Chris, do you remember this voice?
Ow!
What was that? Hello there, young man. What's your name?
Duh, I'm you.
Me? Well, I've got a smart mouth on me. Well, young me, what was that noise?
Well, I am in a lot of pain. And all because you didn't teach me that it would be pretty dumb to jump off a 14-foot balcony just to win a game of hide and seek.
Are you telling me you jumped off a 14-foot balcony just now to escape your sister in a game of hide and seek? Well, actually, that does seem pretty good logic to me.
Oh, great. I don't get any smarter even 30 years from now. I bet it's your fault if we break our leg in 20 years.
Oh boy, listen. We should talk. That is not the only injury. We make a lot of mistakes in the future.
Yikes. Well, on the bright side, you end up having a famous gymnast as a son.
Oh, wow. I don't remember ever being able to do a cartwheel. Anyway, moving on. Chris, do you remember this voice?
Chris, I can't believe you would lie to a little kid. And not just any little kid, your kid's sister.
That's right, it's your own sister, Laureen Carlson.
Chris, it's because of you that I'm a fully grown adult, and until just recently, I discovered that cars are not sentient themselves everywhere.
What? Why would you ever think that a car would be an intelligent life form?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe if someone was an impressionable youth and someone's older sister took them to see Herbie the Love Bug, and then afterwards someone pretended that their car was alive on the drive home.
Well, no, that just simply sounds like a big sister trying to add a little whimsy and silliness to her beloved little sister's life.
Whimsy? I've spent years feeling rejected by automobiles. Do you know what it's like to spend hours on a residential street trying to coerce a car to talk to you while dozens of people walk by looking at you as if you're a complete nut?
Yeesh, you're kind of gullible, aren't you?
For 20 years, I thought the Transformers were real.
Ugh. I'm sorry for your loss of your childhood. Now, why don't you go have a seat? Jeez, Chris, you're kind of like a trauma factory, aren't you? Well, anyway, let's see
No
who's...
hope for me.
I guess not. See, I'm sorry, ma'am. This is a live TV show. You can't be out here with a baby.
Well, my baby's sick. She never cries.
She's sick and she doesn't ever cry. Well, we better get a doctor in here then. Doctor,
Yes, sir?
doctor, this young woman, what was your name?
Doris.
Doris. Okay. Well, Doris's baby apparently is sick. She says she's too quiet. She never cries. She must be sick.
Let me see here. There's nothing wrong with this baby. She simply is a perfect child.
Wow, a perfect child. I find that debatable, but wow.
For 70 years.
And what was your baby's name, Doris?
Close.
Oh, close, Grandma. Okay, well, thank you, Doris. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. And now it's time for our final guest of the night. Chris, do you remember this voice?
I was a sweet, innocent little girl until Mom uttered that single awful word.
That's right, it's your own daughter, Amy Deitchley.
Mom, I can't believe you would have stooped so low. The church lady using a bad word.
What are you talking about? You're telling me Mom said a bad word? Was it, God bless America?
No, it was so much worse. There we were sitting in the minivan with Marshall and Wendy going along. Where are we going? I don't even remember because of the trauma. We traveled away from downtown South Bend and it happened.
What happened?
Jackie Johnson.
No!
Yes. We entered the intersection and there was Jackie, running the red light with a glint of destruction in her eye. And Mom said, "Oh no!" just before that fateful moment when that word left her lips.
What was it? Listen, this is a safe space. What did she say as Jackie Johnson crashed her death car into you?
It was the first time I ever heard her cuss. She said, "No, I can't. There's children present."
It's okay. It's okay. You'll never be free until you utter the word.
She said, "Shit." And now, solely because of that one moment, I cuss all the time.
No! Mom, how could you? Well, I guess it's time to end this broadcast since we violated all the network censors. I guess there's only one way to say goodbye. In the words of Chris Deitchley at a drive-thru, that's all.
Oh, that's fabulous. Did you poop your pants?
No, I did not, Amy. Happy birthday!
Oh, that's wonderful. Do I get this every 10 years?
I don't know. Probably, yeah, we'll make a commitment. It's on video, so we'll say an 80th birthday and we'll do it again.
Well, the last one was the 60th.
I know, that's why we
We
did
were
it.
recording it.
Oh, good. That was wonderful.
Daddy.
What, Violet?
What a lovely surprise.
Just a
Was
second,
not
sweetie.
expecting that at all.
Oh, we know. But don't worry, they're still dinner.
Violet and Jack, you guys did so great.
You guys are
I really have a
wonderful.
career in
Perfect.
acting ahead of me.
Daddy said,
I was impressed by everybody.
"Go hard."
Oh, yeah, I got tears running down my face. You guys were great. Oh my goodness, remembering lines and reading lines. And, oh my God.